Hey everybody, I'm here with the amazing Siobhan McCarthy, who directed a short film here in the festival. How are you, Siobhan?
I'm really fabulous. Thank you so much for coming to the screening of my film, Red Eye.
Red Eye is so cool. It's all-female cast and crew made in Vancouver, where
In my car.
in her car, where I'm from. Well, it was raining because it's like always raining.
And a bit of snow in there too, which is weird.
And congratulations.
Thank you.
You must have been really excited when you found out that they accepted your application.
Absolutely. It was a really wonderful opportunity for everybody in my crew to level up. We gave everybody the opportunity to just help get their union hours to take
That's
their
really
career
important,
to
yeah.
the next level. And I really made sure that I could pay everybody. I gave them $100 at the end of every day so that the people who were involved with the project often just didn't like Christmas. It was hard for them for one reason or the other. And so this was an opportunity for them to start the new year right with a bit of money in their pocket.
And that's not very common in short films. Oftentimes it's very difficult to do that. You went out and did that, which is so great.
I did. I wanted to make sure that the casting and the hiring in this project was very much a conscientious factor. I wanted to make sure that I was being the change rather than just complaining in regards to the Me Too movement. I thought, the only way we can help with gender parity issues is just be really mindful in our hiring practices. So I really sought out some amazing women and just had a wonderful casting crew of 19.
Fantastic. And can you tell us a little bit about what your movie's about?
Absolutely. It's about a woman, a young girl who's reuniting with her mom. They had been estranged for many years. Her mom had left her when she was 4. And so in the car, it's very much a confessional where the mother is admitting her past mistakes, somewhat apologizing for them. And then they reunite and she's invited to go home for the first time ever. So it just shows how we can get over our past mistakes, that you can heal from addiction, and that families can heal.
Absolutely. And I was talking earlier with your director of photography,
Zandra.
She did a really great job from a technical perspective. She was telling me it was so amazing to see what it looked like on that projector here at Cannes.
Oh, it was beautiful. She also did an amazing job doing the color correction. She was our editor as well. So it was just wonderful to see all of the hard work come to fruition on such an amazing international screen.
And my good friend Lori Watt produced, who's a Vancouverite.
Absolutely.
And I was really excited. I ran into her yesterday at the queer party, and she's like, "You have to come to my screening." So I made it just in time. And I'm so happy that you made some time to come out to the beach on this fabulous day and talk to us. I was going to ask you, what your opinion is on labels these days. We call it gays around the world. I feel like we should call it happy around the world. Like gay used to mean happy. Remember
Joyful,
that? Remember those days when gay meant happy? Whatever makes people happy, they should be who they are, right?
Absolutely.
And they should be loved for that. And I think that when you as a person, and also what you've been doing is a symbol of that, sort of, isn't it? I'm
really fortunate. My mom taught me to love people, not gender. I don't know if you noticed at the end of the film's actually kind of made in honor for her. I think we're not always born in the body or the container that is congruent with who our spirit is inside. And the more we can be inclusive of one another and give people the opportunities to express that true spirit and that wonderful artistic outlet, the better off we'll all be.
There was a distributor that told you something.
I did. I was in a relationship with a distributor
who
told me that I would never make a movie again, and he disparaged me all over Twitter. And so I looked at my career, and I kind of was sitting back and thinking, geez, it's been a few years and I haven't made a movie. I've been in a bit of development life with a feature. And so I said, I really need to change this. And rather than complain about it, let's just get her done. And so I had an amazing producer, Lori, come on board, and Zandra, I flew her in from across the country. She lives in Toronto. And it was just a really great opportunity for us to collaborate, put ourselves out there in the international marketplace, and hopefully inspire people to shift their perspective. And I look forward to the day when I can be just called a director, not a female director.
Right? Yeah.
But I think we have to swing far one way to come back to the middle, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, absolutely. And, Kate Blanchett, the president of the jury, opened up her press conference by saying that she's tipped the balance finally in the jury, where it's actually more female than male. But that, just because there isn't a transgender director in the competition doesn't mean they failed, but yet there are more male directors in the actual competition here at Cannes than females. She'd like to see that change. You are here as part of that change.
I am, and we hired a wonderful transgendered person as a part of our crew as well, and it was just, I feel however anybody wants to identify as themselves is wonderful, and who are the rest of us to judge? We just need to be respectful of how people choose to identify.
Fantastic. Well, I'm definitely inspired. I hope you're all inspired. And if you click on the link below in the description of this YouTube video, you will find a link to the short film, Red Eye. I suggest that you watch it, share it with your friends and your family. It's really, really great. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
See you later, everybody.